Hello guys and welcome back to Made It Links. My name is Eric Fifi Boama and a first year medical student currently studying here in Russia. If this is your first time to this channel, please kindly sit back, relax, turn on post notification and subscribe to the channel to enjoy amazing content like this. Actually, this video wasn't planned. I didn't plan on doing this video, but since I've graduated from pre-med, that's 1 year program to prepare me for the main medical school, I think I have to give my honest review about study here in Russia. But before then, let me kindly give you what happened. Let me see what transpired in Ghana before I came to study here in Russia. So in Russia, I'm studying on a full paid scholarship. That's they pay me here in Russia every month. Like they pay me for studying every month, so they pay me. So this is what happened in Ghana. I completed SHS in 2020. Yes, 2020. I remember it was I think around September 2020. Um, as normal or usual, I applied to the universities. I applied to University of Ghana, that's Legon. I also applied to KNUST, but then I failed. I didn't get any of those schools, so I had to sit at home. Probably I was learning. I was learning, and I was also working at the same time. I was working partially. I had some students that I used to teach, and I also used to do some phone accessories at Circle. I was also doing those kind of things. So I waited for the following year. I never give up. I never give up. So I waited for the following year. I applied to the same schools again. Guess what? This time I had nursing at KNUST, but I wasn't interested in nursing, and I had diagnostic radiography in Legon. But that was a fee paying because after going for the interview and all that, and looking at my finances and everything, it was really difficult. I think most people didn't know I was doing fee paying. So this is the honest truth. I was doing fee paying. It was quite difficult because I couldn't match up with the fees. So what I just did is that I just told myself, let me just start class. Let me just start class. But by then I've already applied for the scholarship. That's the Russian government scholarship. I've already applied for the scholarship, gone for the interview, with an exams, but then I didn't hear anything. I wasn't called. I didn't hear anything. So I was just like, I was just waiting. I was just waiting. I don't know what to do. I was just sitting down waiting, like maybe gladly they call me. So I was going to Legon lectures. I go to Kolobutu as well for clinicals. I was doing all that, but along the line I have to stop because I couldn't pay the fees. So moving to second semester, I didn't go to school. I was at home. I was at home just I didn't know what to do with my life because honestly. So my dad kept on encouraging me. He was like, things will be well, things will be well, things will be well, things will be well. So fast forward, I think August there I had a message from the school that I applied to that I've gotten admission. But actually that wasn't the school that I chose, but some way somehow I had admission for that school that I was really happy. So leaving Ghana, I left Ghana around 11th November. I was very happy, but getting to the time that I had to travel, it was somehow like because I'll be leaving my parents, my family, my friends, go out steady like for 7 years. Actually, I'm studying for 7 years, like 7 years. You understand? So it was kind of hard. I left Ghana. I left Ghana on the 11th November. Did my transit at Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. I think I've done a video I'll do a video here or here. Any of maybe here. I'll do the link to the video here or here. So I got to Addis Ababa, took another flight to Moscow. That's where all the wahala, all the problems, that's where they started. When we got to Moscow, Domodidovo Airport. Omo, at the airport, when I just stepped out, I was wearing two trousers and one second hand, one second hand winter jacket from Ghana. I wanted from Ghana, so one second hand winter jacket from Ghana. And when I just stepped out of the airport, the place was feeling cold. Like I was feeling, I couldn't feel my ears, I couldn't feel my legs. The place was really cold. And one thing I noticed that people were smoking, and it was unusual because in Ghana, you won't see people boldly smoking outside. I was like, wow. I was like, this place is full of, like the place felt like air conditioned, like me being an air conditioned. So I was like, wow, wow. Abuchi, I'm here. Abuchi is like a local term in Ghana, meaning outside, you outside, internationally outside. So I got to my school. I finally got to my school. I met one senior over here, Ewuku Barnabas. So let me say he has been a brother to me because he moved me through the process. And one thing over here is you can't start school without your medical insurance. So finally he helped me with the medical insurance and I started class. My first day in class, actually, trust me, I was just hearing noises. She wasn't speaking English. I I just I kept hearing Здравствуйте, у нас есть русский язык. Здравствуйте, у нас есть русский язык. Ребята, I was like, what have I gotten myself into? Because I didn't understand it. See, honestly, it's the honest truth. I didn't understand anything the first day, but it keeps getting better as the years go by. It keeps getting better. Now I can hear my teacher speak anytime she talks. I can hear her speak. I understand her. But the first time, it will be really difficult. Honestly, trust me. Even now, it's better, but I'm not that good. It's better. So this is how the education system is. I can group the education system, let me say, into two parts, the bad parts and the good parts. But let me first talk about the good parts. I can't compare the system in Ghana to this place, but I have to do a little comparison. The little comparison is like over here. Let me start with one thing. Over here, the number of students in a class to the teacher. In my class, we were 10 students. Not even 10, we were like 9. The maximum number of students is 15 over here. So you're able to relate well with your teacher. When you don't understand anything, you're able to ask her. She also gets time to know the kind of student who is weak so that he or she can find more time for that student, that particular weak student. But you see, over there, I mean Ghana, in Ghana, let me say Africa, maybe there might be one particular course that will have 200 students in a class, and you see somebody at the back sweating, can't understand what the lecturer is saying. And most lecturers have even tagged people at the back to be non-serious students. So they actually neglect them. They only talk to those in front. But that shouldn't be the case. Maybe somebody came late. And it's not everybody who can make it to the front desk. You understand? So that's a plus over here. So another good system over here is that there are no strikes. Like unlike maybe Ghana that you be having, maybe Utah will be going for strikes. There are no strikes over here. And there are no unnecessary breaks. No, when you are coming to Russia to study for 5 years, trust me, you're studying for 5 years. If you're coming to study for trust me, bro, you're studying for 5 years, 6 years, because like the only breaks are going to be the national holidays, but you will get something like SLC. No, you're not going to get those kind of breaks. So that's also one. Let me say one plus over here that I really admire. Like when you're coming to class, you are coming to class, and class starts 1st September. I think 1st September. Every school in Russia begins their semester. So that's one amazing thing I enjoy. So another plus over here is about how they grade students. This is how they grade students over here. They don't grade you based on your final exams. No. Listen, when you come to class, there's a mark for that. You do your homework, mark for that. You do your project, mark for that. You participate in class activities, there is a mark for that. So they sum this up before your final exams. And if you're a student who always does your homework, you do your assignments, you do your project work, you participate in class activities, you are going to get aftermath. Aftermath is more like you are too intelligent to write the exams. Like you know too much to write the exams. So they'll just give you aftermath maybe 5 or 4. 5 or 4 is like let me say A or B to just pass. So that's another plus over here. Now let me move to the bad side. The bad side over here is one. It is the language. You bro, you are really going to find somebody who is speaking English, and even if you find someone who is speaking, that person is going to speak horrible English, like horrible English, like it's not even English. It's going to be like English words that you're going to hear, not English conversation or any no. It's going to be like hello. bro. So the main problem over here for foreign students is the language, because when you come, it's hard to find somebody to speak English with. Everything is in the Russian. Even those who are studying in the English medium, after class, when you come out to the city, or let me see, when you get out of the class, it is Russian that everybody is speaking. So you have to adjust yourself. You have to learn it, and that's why when you get here, the first year they start teaching you the language from right from the first. Even those who study the English medium also do study the language too as well. The second bad side is when it comes to the examination, how they set their exams. They set it in a way that if you are in the same class, you are not going to do the same examination. Maybe my questions will be about immunology, yours will be about respiratory system, the other will be about, let me see, um, will be about the digestive system. So we are all going to get different questions. This is why, to me, I feel it's a bad side. Maybe I've not prepared well for digestive system. I've prepared well for immunology, or let me say, digestive system is not where my stronghold. That's not where I really understand that subject. And unfortunately, the exams I get the digestive system. What are you going to write? You understand? But you see, over there in Ghana, I mean, when I say over there, I mean Ghana, Africa. The questions are set across like every it touches on every topic. It touches on every topic. So at least maybe if you see the digestive system where you can't do it, you can jump. You can jump and go and do maybe respiratory system or something like that. A question on that. Over here, why are you jumping? You are jumping to failure, like you're actually jumping to failure. So that's another bad side over here. But I know I know it's good. It's good when you are well prepared. It's very good. Compare the education system over here in Russia. I hope Ghana gets better, but then here it's more far advanced. But I know my country will get better. Like as time goes on, it will really get better. So that's my honest review about studying here in Russia. If you are in here in Russia, you can also comment below how you feel studying here in Russia. Maybe I didn't touch on some of the points that maybe you go through, the difficulties you go through. Maybe I couldn't touch on those points. You can share it with me in the comment section. My Ghanaian friends too, you can also do that. You can share your thoughts about how the education system is treating you well or not well there in Ghana. So that brings us to an end to this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's made it links. Till we meet again. Peace.